Guys, welcome back. On today's episode, we're making crispy, diner-style hash browns. Let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
All right, guys, hash browns. Very easy to do, simple. All you're gonna need, potato, some butter, a little bit of vegetable oil. I'm using a Russett potato, you can use an Idaho potato, but get something on the starchier side. Starchy potatoes are like what I just said, Russett, Idaho. The baking potatoes, waxy potatoes are kind of like the fingerling potatoes, the new potatoes, the smaller ones, the peewee potatoes. Those have a lot more moisture in them. It's not gonna crisp up as well in the pan like what we're going for, so that's why we want this. But the problem with these have a lot of starch in them, so we have to get all that starch out. Otherwise, again, not gonna go crispy, not gonna do what we want to do. First things first, always wash your potato before you do anything with it. After you've done that, all you're gonna need is a box grater and a bowl of ice cold water here, and we're gonna shred. Very simple, I'm not even gonna peel it. I'm gonna shred right into the bowl. Now the reason we're shredding into the ice cold water, two reasons actually. First one is we don't want the potato to oxidize. So if you just leave potato out, the air is gonna get to it, it's gonna start to turn brown. Not really gonna affect the flavor, but just kind of looks off-putting. You can counter that by using like clarified butter or like a little bit of lemon juice is also gonna help not oxidize, but cold water works well too. And then second of all, we want to get all that starch off the potato. So you're gonna see this water turn cloudy. That's that starch coming out of the potato. We don't want that in there for when we go to make our hash brown. Now, step two, we just want to get this all, I'm caught, my mic's caught. Okay, here we go. We just want to get this all rinsed out of the starch. So we're gonna do a couple rounds of rinsing in the sink. See how it's milky, like very cloudy right now? That's all that starch coming out. We want it to be crystal clear. So we're gonna keep rinsing until we get clear water in the bowl. If you've ever made potatoes and they're not crispy or like French fries, it's probably because you didn't rinse the starch out. All right, now this is another crucial step. You gotta dry the potatoes very, very well. So I have these tea towels here, these nice thin towels. They're perfect for doing this. You can use paper towels if you like. They might start to rip, it might get a little harder. Or you can use dish towel. Just make sure they're very clean. You want clean towels because we're making potatoes on this. You can't have a dirty towel. So spread it into an even layer. I take my towel and I start to roll it up in the potato. And then what we're gonna do is basically get to the ends, fold them on top of each other. You're gonna wring out and get everything out, get it all dry. So just wring that potato out. Look at all that liquid coming out. Ah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. No mess. Okay, well, a little bit of a mess. All right, motherfuckers, let's go. Get a pan, stainless steel pan. Do not use a non-stick. You want a nice stainless pan, medium-high heat, and then we're gonna hit that with some vegetable oil, about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Butter for the flavor, but butter burns. There's a lower smoke point than the oil, so the oil raises that specific heat. We get all the flavor of the butter, that beauty of it, and then we don't burn anything. So it's a nice balancing game that we try to play. And now everything, the milk solids, the butter have started bubbling, so we're good to go in with all these potatoes. And we're just gonna go with a nice even layer of potato, get into it that nice shape, kind of just pull away from the edge a little bit. Hit it with salt. Hit with pepper. Medium-high heat still. We're gonna cover it because those potatoes have to cook through. Cover it like 3 to 4 minutes, then we'll flip, then we're done. Very simple, very easy. When done right, it's a beautiful thing. We'll take that top off, look at that, looking beautiful. You can see now on the edges, it started to crisp up, it started to turn brown. That's exactly what you want to see. It's kind of shrunk up a little bit, and now it's loosened up. See how loose it is in the pan? See how it's moving about freely? Tip back, go under with a spatula, and then just caress it over. But what I like to do, especially when it's like this, all in one shape, I'm just gonna flip it in the pan. So come in here, it's to the wrist. You wanna put back and pull forward. So boom, and flip just like that. Look how beautiful that looks. Look how nice and crispy that is. That is exactly what you wanna see. Yes, sir. I'm gonna hit this side with salt. Beautiful. 2 more minutes, then we're done. Look at that. Look at that color. Look at that color. That's how easy it is to make nice diner style, perfectly golden brown, crispy hash browns. All you gotta do, make sure you shred it and get all that starch out, and then cover it, cook, and let it go nice and crisp. And you'll be left with this every single time. Guys, have a great day. I don't know if it's coming out in the morning or the afternoon or whenever, but have a great fucking day. Have a great week. Have a great whatever. I'll see you next time. I'm Chef Donny. Peace.